This Moreno Valley updates for October 27th to November 2nd. Wow, November already. This is Steve.
November.
Is that right? Yeah, November.
Still October, right?
It's going to be November.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday.
Yeah. I think it's already in November. I was like, whoa. Already, yeah.
Where's this going? All right, a driver of the week. This was Danny's pick. John Bloss. It's up in Las Vegas.
Yes, sir. That was my pick. He did a great job last Saturday.
He got the call. Then he was on a route, went back to the yard.
Right. Yeah, he was running with Joshua. I didn't want to pull him off the run, but then, that route had to be covered. Plus, it was a long route, too.
So he did a little bit of one and then a whole nother one.
Yes, he did. Good job, John.
All right, let's go to our new hires. We're just going to have one guy starting this upcoming week. His name's John Garrett. He's out in Buckeye. So he's like a bodybuilder, too. So he's going to be probably very noticeable. He's a big guy. And for our birthdays, we have Jim Stone today. I did text him happy birthday. He said thanks. I didn't ask him what he was going to do, though. He's not in Las Vegas. He's in Salt Lake City. We got Joe Gutierrez here in Moreno Valley on the 28th. Jose Garcia, also here in Moreno Valley. He's going to be next Saturday, the 2nd. And Oliver Lumapat in Las Vegas, also November 2nd. So it's funny, they get to find out who they share a birthday with.
Right.
For anniversaries, we got 2 of them this week. Doug White and Eloy, 12 years, October 29th. We got Josh Gardner. He's in Las Vegas, and he's hitting his 2 years on November 1st. So congrats, guys. Take a look at the weather. Los Angeles, we have 70s, partly cloudy. So a little bit of chance of rain next Saturday. But it's not going to affect you, though.
No. Hopefully not.
Let's look at Las Vegas. Cooling off. A little warm tomorrow, but look at this, in the 60s and 70s. It was Tyler and I were up there with Mark doing the safety lane. It was very pleasant in the morning, but we were standing out in that yard all day. It got a little warm.
It definitely wasn't 60s and 70s in the afternoon.
Yeah. I had to get some sunscreen from Tyler, too. I still got a little bit of a burn, though. Let's go to Phoenix. Look at that, 95, 91. And then we hit Tuesday in 70s. So finally starting to cool off out there, so that's good. Let's go down to Salt Lake City. And, winter. Yeah, looks like 74, and then it's off into the 40s and 50s. So nice and cool, partly cloudy. Ooh, look at this. Oh, it's probably, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe rain. What's the low? Ooh, almost cold enough to snow, too. Let's go to injuries. We had no injuries this week. That's good. For accidents, we had something that happened last night, and then we had something earlier. Tyler, if you want to talk about the 2 accidents.
Yep. So the first accident we had this week happened early on in the week. This one was just pretty standard backing accident. So the driver is backing up at his store, and it's a very tight store, granted, but came back a little bit too far, and the back of the trailer hit the light above the receiving door. So just something to keep in mind for everybody. I know I've been trying to let everybody know what our goal is for most drivers going forward, is try to keep that 2 to 3 feet between your truck and the bollard. Leaving that distance is, one, going to keep you from hitting the bollards, but 2, it's going to keep you from those small accidents that tend to happen very often. It's going to keep you from hitting the lights above receiving, the awnings above receiving. If there's anything behind the trailer you can't see, just keeping that 2 to 3 feet will keep you from avoiding most hazards in that area. So that was essentially that accident. As for the other one, this one's still essentially being reviewed right now. Got the footage for it right now, but this one looks like it might be leaning more towards a non-preventable accident. So I don't have too much to share on the second accident for the week.
I did. Did you look at the video? I looked at the video.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked to me like that other car, I get it. They were merging, but the other car looked like he came over, was trying to come into the lane where our driver was at.
Oh, yeah.
And caused the contact.
I have a feeling it's gonna go non-preventable. I mean, the driver was about as far away from the other cars he could get, and the car jumped over the lane and hit the front of him, and essentially admitted fault to the police. So it probably won't be too much on that one.
Yeah. So, all right. How about Smart Drive? What do you got?
For Smart Drive, I have one thing. That was our biggest thing of the week, unfortunately, which is cell phones. This is probably one of the most frequent I've ever seen cell phones in the span of a week. Just a reminder for everybody: cameras pick up everything with the cell phone, including just holding it. Cell phones, they've got to be mounted, and the rule is one touch only. Don't leave it in your lap. The second you hit a bump, that thing's going to bounce off. You're going to grab it with your hand. For the relays and the team guys, especially, the rule is one touch. So you got to be careful with that one touch. Especially the guys going a long distance, they want to, change songs or, change music or call somebody, whatever it is. But you still got to keep it to one touch. You can't be, if it's a 30-second clip that we get, 20 seconds of it can't be you on the phone. Otherwise, it's pretty hard for us to defend it and say that was a one touch,
Yeah.
So that's the big thing, is make sure it's never in your hand, make sure it's always mounted, and make sure you're keeping it to one touch. And from there, we should be able to dismiss the bulk of the videos.
Yeah, the majority of when drivers are at fault from having an accident on the road, by far, the accident occurs when they're looking down at their phone. So it just takes seconds to get yourself into a bad situation.
Yeah, 100%. And for the newer guys out there that weren't here during when that email went out, we had a guy just, a couple months ago who was pulling into the P&G yard looking at his phone because they emailed him the maps, and looking down at his phone, looking at the map, not realizing he's rolling forward and completely hit the side of a parked container trailer sitting in the yard. So it happens more than you think.
Let's see here. Let's go to announcements. I'm getting a lot of vacation requests for next year. So just a reminder that we do the December vacation bids. So I will ask for them probably in November. You can start putting them in. But I can't really start approving them till the end of December because technically I have to give everybody a chance to put things in it. If I start approving and then a more senior driver puts in for a time that I already approved other people, now I got to make changes. So in December, it goes by seniority for the year. After that, then it's a first come, first serve basis. So if you could hold off on sending me your vacation request for next year until it's time to do the vacation bids. So another thing is, the Walgreens corporate, they give out these awards to the transportation, the DC, specifically to the transportation department. And this transportation department got the Onyx pyramid. That's the highest. So we were the best fleet out of all the DCs. So congratulations, guys. That is safety. That's injuries. That's accidents. That's on-time deliveries. That's getting the bolt correctly. So I know you guys get tired of hearing about bolt, but that's what we got. So we won. We were the best. Let's see. We're going to have our safety meeting on January 6th. That's a little earlier than usual. Yeah. So I am going to put the order in for Lucille's barbecue again, because they want that 60 days out. So I'm going to put that in next week. You got any suggestions, Danny, what we should get?
I'll think about it all week, and I'll give you a little bit more ideas during the week.
Yeah. Take a look at that Lucille's catering list. Yeah.
Well, pretty much everything that you order, the previous managers order, and that's pretty good. I mean,
they have a lot of different options, actually. We could go like they're a barbecue place, but the ribs, usually we get the ribs and the chicken, right?
Right, yeah, and the tri-tip.
Oh, did we get tri-tip last time? I don't remember.
We got tri-tip.
Okay,
yeah.
So tri-tip, ribs, chicken, usually pretty good. But there's some other things they have on there, so it's worth looking at.
Check out the menu.
All right. Always if you got something that you want us to talk about, a picture of something, send that in. Nobody ever sends me anything. People will complain, but that's all I have for this week.
Yeah.
What do you got? You got anything, Tyler?
No, that's it for me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.